Okay, good day, our dear listeners, and welcome to join our new channel DeepTech Leads Oulu. We are basically aiming to introduce the world with some state-of-the-art deep tech developer companies that are based here in Oulu, and this episode is actually the first one, so it will be very interesting for us as well to see what will happen and how this actually goes down. This will be actually a brief interview or discussion with a representative of a company in question, and still we aim to in-depth understanding and real insights. My name is Jussi Leponiemi. I work for the organization called Business Oulu in a team called ICT Oulu, and I try to diminish my role basically to a very minimum and give appropriate space to our guest. And today the spotlight is set on a company called CoreHW. And we have here in person Mr. Tomi Moilanen, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at CoreHW. Tomi, welcome.
Thank you, Jussi.
How are you feeling today? Has it been a good day?
Very good. It's been a busy day, like most of the working days are usually.
Exactly. Good. Okay, we are limited in time, so let's cut the chase and go down to the business straight away. I did some homework in advance, and obviously I know a bit of your operations based on our earlier collaboration. So this is just for laying your playing field in front of our audience. At your website, you claim that CoreHW is a leading-edge fabless semiconductor company located here in Finland, also in Oulu, and the company's offer is actually at the moment in a transition phase from IC design services to fabless semiconductor components. And you say that you provide lots of solutions for IoT, telecommunications, automotive, and wireless industries, basically. And those solutions can be basically divided in the fields of semiconductor components. Then there is IC design services, turnkey solutions, and IB. So basically, you've got some leading-edge semiconductor products, such as RF switches, active antennas. You are basically IC design experts in the areas of RF, millimeter wave, analog and mixed signal ICs and antennas. So all of this and more can be found at your website. But how would you introduce your company by yourself?
Yes, CoreHW was founded in Finland in 2013 and is a leading fabless semiconductor company specializing in radio frequency, millimeter wave, analog and digital integrated circuits. On top of this, we do also custom antenna design and testing. Basically, we have three businesses: custom IC design service, semiconductor IP licensing, and our own component business. Our first own component is a 16-throw antenna switch made for the 2.4 GHz frequency. We are now offering the total real-time location system, including the antenna locators, tags, and the position engine.
All right. Well, that was a lot of information to digest, actually. And I myself, coming from the business development background, I really have to concentrate just to understand everything that you just said. Very dedicated, deep tech stuff that we are talking about here. So what was the inspiration, here? What made you basically establish this company, and what is the problem or need that it addresses?
Well, 5 former Nokia mobile phone semiconductor professionals established the company, leveraging their extensive experience to provide specialized RFIC design services, which laid the foundation for our expertise in this field. We initially started as a design service provider, and to this day, it's still one of the primary sources of revenue.
All right. Very, very common here in Oulu to have a Nokia legacy personnel as founders, and that makes sense. There is definitely state-of-the-art know-how built in that ecosystem. So, talking about technology and innovation, what basically sets your technology apart from others in the industry?
Our RTLS technology stands out in the industry due to its outstanding 10 centimeter accuracy, very low latency, extended battery life, and robust data and device security features. We're also developing an industry-leading radar transceiver IP for 80 GHz automotive radar systems. Our innovations in radio frequency front-end integration are set to make a significant impact in current consumption savings and substantial cost and size reductions.
All right, that's actually very, very interesting. So you said 10 centimeter accuracy in this RTLS technology, that stands for real-time locating system. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. Just to understand the basically technological edge of your solution here, what is the industry standard?
I think the industry standard is couple meter accuracy, and it used to be, let's say, 3 to 5 meters earlier when was still used this RSSI-based system.
Right.
But we can achieve this little bit better accuracy, or let's say much better accuracy by using our technology, our locators, our tags, and all the software what is included in this technology.
Yeah, I would say that it's a lot better, significant difference in many ways. Can you explain any cutting edge or breakthrough technologies your company is using, just to have it?
We have patented CoreHW silicon capacitor technology, which offers 3 times lower temperature coefficient and 10 times better production tolerance than ceramic capacitor. This patented technology gives us the huge opportunity to optimize IC designs, for example, in RF front-end domain.
Very, very interesting. Yeah. So I know that the investments on the technology are waste on a global level here, and there are certainly enough rivals to compete with here. How do you stay at the forefront of the competition?
We maintain our innovative edge through continuous R&D, frequent updates to our component roadmap, and dedicated work on developing our own products, including RTLS and RF front-end. Our employees are continuously learning about new technologies and foundry processes by doing and monitoring industry trends.
Exactly. Yeah, sounds perfect. On the applications and use cases, could you say some real-world applications or maybe success stories of your technology in action?
Our RTLS technology offers precise positioning and tracking capabilities in domains like people and asset tracking, indoor navigation and wayfinding, location-based services and analytics, and maybe a couple of use cases, real-time use cases are like hotels, hospitals, and airports.
Exactly. Okay. That makes sense. We can all maybe figure out what those could be, and in there, 10 centimeters versus 1 meter or 2 meters, maybe that makes a difference.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, you actually touched this a little bit, but just to elaborate, what industries or sectors benefit the most from your solution? How do you see the market here?
Our solution has wide-reaching benefits and can enhance almost any industry, including industrial, healthcare, and retail.
Basically, just to emphasize the DeepTech aspect also from this angle here, so disruptive and emerging technology, how has your technology disrupted or transformed these traditional industries?
We have disrupted the market by achieving this 10 centimeter level accuracy in indoor tracking and positioning, which was actually previously unachievable.
Absolutely. By the way, you mentioned previously, what does it actually mean? This is significant for the audience, I'm sure. What was the situation like 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think we were talking about 5 to 10 meter accuracy, let's say 5 years ago.
All right. So it's another world, really. Okay. It's amazing, the speed of the development here.
Right.
Yeah. All right. About competitive advantages, what competitive advantages does your company have over similar tech companies?
Our competitive advantages lie in our highly experienced IC design team with an average of 18 plus years of expertise. Our extensive portfolio of over 300 IPs forms the backbone of our designs and products. Additionally, our innovative team and industry knowledge have allowed us to develop and supply our own chip products.
Yeah. Well, one thing that is significant from our perspective is the collaboration and partnerships. Could you talk about any strategic partnerships or collaborations that have basically contributed to your success?
Yes, we have had a valuable collaboration with our semiconductor foundry partner called Global Foundries, and we are actively involved in RF Wave and FD Accelerator programs. Our distributor network plays a crucial role in expanding our customer base as well. And we are grateful for our long-term partnerships with the customers in the telecom and automotive industries.
Very good, very impressive. This has to be also, I would guess that this is close to research institutions, maybe universities. So how do you foster innovation through collaboration with those kinds of stakeholders?
We have very strong collaboration with Finnish universities and research hubs engaging in joint research and development efforts. Our experts actively participate in industry conferences, ensuring we stay updated on the latest innovations and trends.
Absolutely. All right. I think we could also address some challenges here. It would be actually very interesting to understand what challenges have you encountered in developing and implementing your technology.
Developing cutting-edge solutions in our industry poses several challenges. Achieving a production-ready IC design with high quality requires systematic planning based on design processes, system design, actual IC design, testing, productization, verification, characterization, and production maintenance. And additionally, the industry research and development demand significant financial investments.
Yeah, I can definitely believe this. And the times are, again, I guess, a bit challenging from that perspective.
Yes, sure it is.
To speak. So just to elaborate on this, how do you overcome these challenges? And maybe are there any key learnings from them?
We overcome these challenges through continuous learning and by leveraging our team's long experience, particularly from our background where over several billion devices were produced. We also extensively research different foundry processes to optimize designs.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, now listening to your insights, I do gather that the talent, the design team is very core essence of your assets. How big is your core team of those top designers?
We have currently 80 people working for CoreHW, and 65 are IC designers out of those.
All right. So that's a significant amount of IC design.
Yes, sure.
How would you compare the size of your team to international, maybe rivals and other similar companies?
I would say in semiconductor area, it's one of the biggest. Typically, like in US, the similar kind of, let's say in design service companies, their sizes are from 5 to 10 people in design.
All right. Good. So good assets available here.
Sure.
Okay, we are approaching end, but a couple of questions still to approach. Nowadays, I think it makes sense, and it is significant to sort of touch the areas of ethics and societal and green transition impacts. So I would love to hear, how does your company address ethical considerations, basically, just related to DeepTech? There may be some privacy, security, and other aspects.
Our technology plays a crucial role in keeping people and assets safe. For instance, during the pandemic, our solutions were able to contribute to health and safety measures.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This green transition and energy are very topical, and they are sort of overlapping industry sectors at the moment. So how does your technology contribute to that field?
We always prioritize low power consumption while high performance, promoting energy efficiency and sustainability.
Good. Well then, we are now living this day, but there is the future ahead of us, and I just wonder, what does the future hold for CoreHW in terms of growth and development and expansion?
The future for CoreHW is promising, with a strong emphasis on component development and growth in R&D, sales and marketing across the mentioned sectors. The global indoor location services market is projected to reach 55 billion by 2030, and we plan a substantial expansion and are actively seeking investment partners to accelerate this growth.
All right. I can imagine that. And that is significant and very attractive growth projected in the future. Could you maybe discuss any upcoming projects and maybe how do you envision your technology shaping the world in the forthcoming years?
We are actively working on advancing our RTLS technology and also developing our own component roadmap. One of the upcoming innovations is the RF front-end design for 2.4 GHz, integrating PA, LNA, and switch functionalities in a single die. All
right. Again, very difficult concepts from my point of view. But yeah. All right, that's actually, I'm running out of questions. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience about your company or the DeepTech landscape in general?
We continually seek skilled circuit designers to join our team, and applications are open. Also, free visit us to explore our RTLS evaluation kit and upcoming exhibitions, or at our Finland offices. For detailed, visit our YouTube channel and watch the demo video.
Excellent. One last thing. I hope that we can reach out to some motivated stakeholders. How these listeners can get in touch with your company more?
Listeners can reach us through our website at CoreHW.com or via email at sales@CoreHW.com. And we also participate in major wireless and IoT events worldwide.
That's right. Okay, it's a wrap. Tomi, thank you so much for visiting us today. And this was absolutely a pleasure. And all the best for you.
Thank you.